Hi YouTube, it's Lena and I'm here today with my 50 Shades of Green Project Pan update. I am doing this in conjunction with the PANtastic ladies. I will be linking them down below. I have 3 empties or goals met this time, which brings me up to 22 out of 50 hit, which is a little lower than I would want to be right now, but we'll make it work. So the 3 things that I have are literally just the other day I finished this. The Veli Veli Artemisia Balance Essence. I was right here last time and I did manage to finish that off. And I'm not entirely sure if I showed this last month. Thinking about when I updated, I probably didn't, but I have the Garnier Green Labs Brightening Serum Cream, Panea C with vitamin C and pineapple. I was all the way down to here last time and I managed to finish that up. I don't know if there's still any in here. Well, I mean, there's some on the wand, obviously, but I can't see any. But I bet if I had like a proper scraper, I could probably get a little bit more out of there. But I've had this forever, and I realized why I wasn't going through it very fast. This isn't the regular 1 ounce of product. It's 2.4 ounces. So no wonder it took me like so freaking long to go through that. And finally, I have a goal mat, which is awesome. I finally hit my last 4 uses on the Anastasia Moonchild palette. Specifically, I was focusing on Lucky Clover. I will insert a picture of what it looked like in the beginning, because I did expand the pan some, which is really cool. And you just heard my cat. She's trying to climb on my ottoman where all of my stuff is. So please don't. So getting into everything else. Starting from the top, I do have a use on my nail polish. It is the Julep nail polish in Brandis. Its weight went from 36.4 to 36.0. I have hair everywhere because I just brushed my hair. This is my progress marks. Not a lot, obviously, but 1 use that I literally just did like 2 days ago. It's not going to show a lot. I really need to get a move on this. Now, as I've mentioned in other videos, once it starts tapering in, it goes a lot faster, but I still have to actually like use it, you know? That would make sense. Next is the Shop Misse AOA Oil Control Primer Spray. This goes a little bit slower than its setting spray counterpart because the mister on it isn't as good. But here are my marks. I was kind of hoping to have it done by the end of this year. But I think it's actually going to take me into January at this point, which, I mean, is fine. As long as it's done by the end of this project, it doesn't really matter. Next is something I actually do think I'll have finished by the end of this month. It is the Milani Fruit Fetish Make It Last Setting Spray and a Watermelon and Kiwi. So last month we were up to here. Now we are all the way down to here, and as long as I keep up the makeup wearing progress I've been having, I think I will actually have this finished by the end of December and it won't take me into January. Something that I wonder if it would just take me right up until the end is this. It's the Tarte Sea Lotion Skin Perfector. It's a doozy and it's 40 grams, not 30 like I thought, so I actually do need to kind of move my ass on it. Its weight went from 41.9 grams the last time I had used it to 37.7. And I've used up, oh, okay, there was another weight. Thank goodness. I've used up a little over 15 grams so far. So I have 25 to go, which makes me feel a little bit better because I thought I had like 30 to go. But yeah, I need to make sure to not use anything else and just use this for the next couple of months. I'm still kind of convinced there's an air bubble or something going on in here, because when I look at it, it only looks like it's down to here, and that doesn't feel right. That's why I've never marked it, because initially I couldn't even see through it. But I guess we shall see. Next is actually my lip balm, which I have to weigh now because I had to actually, it broke, so I had to take it and put it into a pot. This is the Be Essential Lime and Coconut Beeswax Lip Balm. I have been using it, but somehow the weight didn't change this time, which is a little odd. So it's still at 19.3 grams despite me using it, but I do know that a lot of the weight is actually in the packaging, so who knows with that one right there. Next is my ColourPop lipsticks. I have Bury Me in Lipsticks, which I wanted to use 20 times, and I have used it 2 more, giving me 4 uses so far. And then I have Brucey, which I wanted to use 10 times. That's a dark green lipstick. And I've used it once this past month, which is once in total. So I need to get a move on these. I'm trying to finish a couple of lip products by the end of this year. And then in the first couple of months of the year, I'm going to work hard on these and get them knocked out. That is my plan now at this point. I originally wanted to finish Bury Me in Lipsticks. And no way in hell. I don't know what I was thinking when I put that initial goal, but I changed it to 20 uses, and that I think is perfectly doable. Next is my NYX Prismatic Eyeshadow in Mermaid. I will insert my photo over here. My goal is technically to finish this, and I've only used it once in the past month, so either I need to really start using this like multiple times a week, or I need to give up and just like change my goal to hitting pan, which I think is what's going to happen. Even if I hit pan, say like next month in theory, I'm not going to stop using it, but if I finally hit pan by the end of this, I will consider that a damn good success. And part of the reason that I'm kind of wanting to shift my goal on that is because I still got an eyeshadow in here to finish. Now I'm much closer to finishing this one. From the Urban Decay Electric palette, I have the shade Freak. I will insert my picture over there, but this is what it currently looks like right here. I do still feel like I have the ability to finish that, although it is still a decent amount of eyeshadow. Used it once since last time. I do need to bump up my uses, but that's also why I don't necessarily think I can finish this and this at this point. I mean, stranger things have happened, but I'm not holding my breath. Another thing I need to move my butt on is this. It is the Rimmel Scandalize eyeshadow stick in Gossip Green. I will insert my paper progress. It is kind of starting to dry out. I may not be able to finish this because it may just dry out on me, because as you can probably tell, it's already loose from the sides. And now my packaging is starting to crack, which is probably not good for it. I've already had to start kind of using it with a brush instead of just brushing it onto my eye, because it needs to like be warmed up first basically, but I will do my best with it. That's something I'm probably just gonna have to start smearing all over my face because I can't remember to use it. Is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics concealer in green. I will insert a piece of paper, not piece of paper, but my picture over here. And I've only used it like 3 times since last time, so it hasn't really changed. But yeah, I cannot remember to use this because admittedly, I don't need a lot of green concealer these days, like a little bit on my chin, and if I have like a breakout going on, I can use it on top of that, but I don't need a lot of it these days. Maybe it's because I do better with my skincare than I used to when I was like in my 20s, but I don't get a lot of redness anymore like I used to. So, I mean, that's a good thing. Now, getting into non-makeup items, first I have my perfume. This is the Chanel perfume Chance. It's not going to look right because I have to tilt it at this point, but this is about where I am on it. I might want to move that slightly. I hope you can see that. Where you can really actually tell progress at this point is weight, because it's getting so low that I can't just show it directly on anymore. Its weight went from 162.8 to 156.1, so over 6 grams. I could do math, I swear. And I have used up over 40 grams so far this past year. Now, it has 100 milliliters in it, but I had already worked on it previously as well. So, all right, let's see. Next is actually this, which is almost done. If I had been a little less lax with putting on moisturizer, this would be an empty for this update. It is the Body Shop Peppermint Candy Body Butter. This is all I have left. It has some highlighter in there, that's why it looks kind of spotted. Its weight went from 55.4 grams to 26.5. That's just a couple of uses left. I'm super not worried about that. Next is the Fourth Ray Avocado and Aloe Serum. I had intended to have more progress on this, but then I worked on something else for a different project instead. So only a little bit of progress on here, but I did use it, and I am continuing to use it at night. I would use it day and night, but it's a little on the greasy side, and I I will always be oily, so I have to be careful what I use during the day, especially on days that I wear makeup. And the last two things that I have are the other two Veli products. I have the Artemisia Return Ampule, which I've been using to replace the essence, so I've literally only used it like 2 or 3 times. But it has usage on it, so I brought it in here. And finally, I have the Veli Artemisia Return Cream, which went from 157.9 grams to 146.3. I do think that I can finish this by April 15th, but it might take me until April 15th, we'll see. But this is one that I can use day and night, so once I finish the night cream I'm currently working on, I'm just going to use it day and night, and that'll help me get through it a little bit faster. So that is it. As for empties in next month, I'm sure I'll have these two done. I might also have this done by the next update, but probably not until January. Beyond that though, I'm not entirely sure. I hope to have the last couple of things that I'm not working on in here. Like, I have a Ren Pure Advanced Shampoo and Conditioner Mini that I would like to get back in here. The Simple Pleasures Body Set I would like to get in here. There is a Pixie On The Glow moisturizer stick that I'm pretty sure I can go through fairly quickly once I started working on it. And as far as makeup is concerned, the only thing I don't have in here right now is a pigment that I could wear with the NYX eyeshadow. I just need to start remembering to do that. The Pixie Sheer Cheek Gel that I'm about to start using. I'm trying to finish off a lipstick on my cheeks first to get it done by the end of the year. And I have the LA Colors Smoothing Face Primer in green. That is only like 1/3 of an ounce, but it's a full size, so I just haven't started working on that yet, but I'm gonna start working on that soon. So hopefully the last couple of lingering products will at least be started on as well, because we don't have much time left. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.